I was busy sunning myself on the beach in the south of France when Michael Grade rang me and said he'd found this show which he wanted me to do.
Hello, believe it or not, today on Behind the Screen we're looking at the Clothes Show. Shh! They've got to be quiet because they're filming upstairs an item about hats. And then when they've finished, I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to interview Selena Scott.
Just tilt it back on your head a bit. Fine, that's good. Just go down and back up like that. That's nice. Yeah, that's good. And go up. That's nice. Stop recording.
Well, we've had a lovely morning. We've been walking around trying on hats, talking to Marilyn, the owner, about the hats. She's collected them from all kinds of people and from Portobello Road, and she's putting them on exhibition eventually for sale, which seems to be a pity.
Beverly from the Clothes Show picked up the fact that we were going to have this exhibition, and she thought, oh, hats might be rather interesting.
So this will be one item for when?
Well, I don't know when. It'll be coming up soon. We do lots of items in a week. It'll last 3 to 4 or 5 minutes on the show.
Often we work at such a pace, we don't get recce's, we don't see the area. So it's very much get there, decide what to do. You have to look at the angles, how to direct it, look for the shots of the hats. And so you look at really the direction, the angles you can shoot it from.
And they were here this morning, 8:30, and now?
Yeah, and now they're very familiar with the place, and I feel I could actually sort of go home and leave them to carry on, you know.
I'm waiting outside Cosprop in Camden for Jeff Banks. He's in there designing the gown for the Bride of the Year. There's not enough room for us to film in there, so we just have to wait out here. Hope it won't be long. Peter, have you ever had any second thoughts thinking, oh, let's just have a quiet marriage somewhere in a village?
No. It's been the whole thing's been very, very good actually, and it may sound corny, but it's a dream come true because we did want to get married abroad, but it was a case of whether we could get the family there as well. But now, thanks to the Clothes Show, we've been able to get the family there and get married abroad in Egypt. So we're very, very pleased about it. It's all gone very well.
Good. Oh, hello. Here he is, Mr. Banks. Jeff.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Sorry, that's okay. I was just talking to this young man here.
Peter.
You kept him waiting all day.
I have, I'm afraid. It's in the best traditions, though, that the groom shouldn't see the bride before, in fact, we get to the pyramids.
So what have you...
So he understands.
What have you been doing in there?
We've actually been going over with the people that are making Trace's dress, exactly how it's to be done. We've been meeting with the jewellery designers that are making the jewellery, shoe designers that are working on the shoes. We're about to drag him in to get his suit organised.
OK, we won't keep you any longer.
Great.
Take him off. What are you going to drag him off? What are you going to do with him exactly?
We're actually now going to measure him. He's going to see the design of the suit that he's having made to travel to Egypt. Yeah. And we're going to go through the measurements and get everybody rolling in there because we've got to get it ready in 2 weeks' time.
Do you get to go to Egypt?
I go to Egypt as well. I should be dressing the man on the day, sharing that sort of glass of champagne with him on the desert sands before we lead him to his doom.
OK, well, off you go. Thank you very much.
Thanks, OK, thank you.
Bye-bye. Oh, look forward to it.
We've been filming rubberware this morning. I mean, it's not as weird as it sounds. It's actual clothes which are based around latex mouldings for the sleeves and so on. They're very interesting and actually a lot softer and more comfortable than I expected them to be.
Craig, I'm just introducing this with...
And it's going to be very short.
Very short, two-liner introduction from Raj.
I mean, when I first thought rubber and leather, I thought, a bit odd. But when I actually saw the clothes, I think they're brilliant. Are you happy with that? I mean, it's going to be very brief.
Yeah.
Yeah? Let's go for it. The fashion industry for a long time has been elitist till the clothes show actually came along and showed, you know, these are real people making real clothes.
I'm going to start tightening your face.
Okay.
come out.
You the phone?
Yeah, it's dreadful working with Raj, actually. No, seriously, it's a cute phone.
Right,
Once more with feeling, darling.
With feeling, with emotion.
Running, got all that. Okay. And action.
This is the workshop of Marcus and Morrison, and we're here to see some jackets with a difference.
Let's do once more, jackets with a difference, and maybe you do a twirl at the end. So, yeah.
It's great working with me.
It's great working with Raj.
For a programme that's all about style, it has a style all its own.
What attracted me to the clothes show really was I like the visual style of the programme, and for a director it gives you a chance to be creative. You're able to do lots of things with the camera that you wouldn't necessarily normally be able to do.
It used to be done like people mincing up and down a red carpet, which was not our ideal of the style of the show.
We didn't have time to worry about things like continuity. So there'd be jump cuts and models would appear wearing something maybe back to front or in the wrong hand or whatever it was. And Cameron would say to me quietly, you know, they'd take me on one side and say, look, this will never cut together. And I'd say, well, look, we'll make it happen.
It's absolutely unique, the clothes show. I think other people have tried producing shows like it, and I think we've just got the formula right.
The thing is, we don't cover high fashion in the sense, this is what is happening, this is what you have to buy. What we cover is the styles that are out, and it's up to people watching to actually decide, hey, that looks good, maybe I can customise this jacket, this pair of jeans, whatever, and make it look like what the designers are bringing out.
We do have a lot the designer stuff as well, but then again, it wouldn't be a proper show if you didn't cover all the areas.
We felt that it had to be about every aspect of clothes, from the fibre right through to the finished garment, and those are the stories we've done. And by far the most popular stories aren't about clothes, they're not about fashion, but they're about the people wearing them.
When it started, the one thing we didn't want to be was to be too, I suppose, esoteric, really. I mean, clothes for the people, you have to watch the price level. You have to show good design, but you have to keep an eye on the high street as well.
So essentially it's to entertain, and yet at the same time, of course, there is that information which is vital. Because of course there are people interested in fashion, and we have to give them the right sort of information. But at the end of the day, you know, there are plenty of people around who just think, well, I like looking at pretty pictures. I like the editing, I like the pace of the thing. I'm not really interested in fashion, but I think visually it's a good watch.
Who are the best dressed people in the production team? Everyone, because they'll kill me if I say the worst.